today we are going to be trying to preserve a rose, like from the movie Beauty and the Beast. But instead of using magic, which is notoriously unreliable, we're going to be using resin, which is slightly more reliable. Get down there.
Oh my God, whoa, it was like steaming.
Oh my gosh, Katelyn.
Yeah, we've had some success embedding organic things in resin before. A few months ago, we did a pumpkin and we poured all the resin at once in one massive pour to prevent oxygen from rotting him. But I think doing a rose is gonna present some interesting challenges.
For one, there are a lot of crevices and places for air bubbles to get stuck in.
Two, we're gonna have to find some way to suspend this upside down with it not actually touching any of the edges.
And three, we could have made this so much easier if we had have used a dried rose.
That's what people normally do if they're embedding flowers in resin. It's dried.
You can just buy them.
You can, yeah.
But we want a challenge.
This video is brought to you by Squarespace, the all-in-one platform for all your website needs.
They actually sell an officially licensed Disney Beauty and the Beast preserved rose thingy. So we thought we'd look at that to see if there's any inspiration we can pull. Ta-da!
You know,
Oh.
I don't think it's that bad. You think it's bad?
I really don't like the clear stalk right there.
Oh, you're right, yeah. It's supposed to be
It's
green.
supposed to be green.
I think they injected the wrong plastic on ours.
They injected the wrong
They
plastic.
injected the white, clear plastic instead of the green plastic.
You don't want to be like this.
Yeah, that's a little lame. Does it light up?
It's supposed to light up. Touch activated, off and on.
You want to open the battery compartment?
It's not bad. You need to keep it plugged in. It's USB powered.
Well, let's plug it in. Let's see. Now, I do like the fallen petals.
Should we rip some petals off to embed at the bottom?
We could consider it.
But you know what? That sends the wrong message. Resin would never drop those petals.
Yeah, resin would never.
Let's see, ready?
Okay.
I think we can do better than that.
Also, ours will be a real flower.
All right, so the general plan is to use this as the base of the whole thing.
Now, this is a glass dome we bought because we thought it'd be fancier than the plastic of the official Disney version.
This is disgusting.
The plan is to suspend the rose and pour resin directly into the glass dome.
Whoop, pretty simple plan.
At this point, I'm like, is this even a video? Is it too easy?
Don't say that. Stuff has already gone wrong you don't even know about.
Oh no.
This wasn't the original vase.
Originally, we bought a much bigger glass dome because we thought that would be impressive and easy to work with.
Do you know how I discovered that it wasn't the right size?
How? Oh no!
This was the original dome size, but it was too tall.
Man, that's a shame because it looks so much better.
Don't say that! Don't you want a portable? It's portable.
A pocket-sized rose?
It's portable.
Oh my gosh. I bet that was a surprise putting it in.
Yeah, I was like, look, it fits, crunch. Now, putting this in here upside down and letting go would be a bad idea. But you know one thing that I can do to make this stand upright and be secure? 3D printing something.
We have technology.
It's so pretty. It's a rocket ship. Ta-da! How are we gonna hold the rose perfectly centered and everything? 3D printing. We should be able to place that there. Slide the rose in here.
And then we hot glue it.
I think this is gonna work.
You're doing great.
Dry. Hot, it's hot.
You did touch it, yes.
Okay, ready? Thank goodness we're putting this in the pressure pot, because otherwise that's a lot of bubbles.
A lot of bubbles. You gotta go slowly because the petals are pretty delicate.
Get down there.
Careful.
I'm gonna leave a little bit of space at the top so that it doesn't like weld the rose holder on. And we can finish off that last little bit with a little bit of resin later.
We just have to hope that little exposed bit of stem doesn't rot. We're gonna place this in a bucket of ice water, kind of like we did with the pumpkin in the fridge, because we want to slow down the curing process.
Yeah.
We've technically poured this resin way thicker than it's supposed to be poured, and so we don't want it to have thermal runaway and kick.
Yeah, we'll slow it down with a little bit of a cold plunge.
We've never put water or ice in the pressure chamber.
Water's incompressible, so it shouldn't change things that much, right?
Yeah, I guess.
Maybe. You know, it's a fun experiment. Isn't that right, Pascal? I'm gonna have to dip my hands in there. Carefully, carefully, without tilting it too much.
I hope an ice cube doesn't get trapped under it.
Oh my gosh, there's ice cubes trapped under it.
We might have to just have water in the bucket and then carefully by hand place the ice cubes.
But,
Just grab that bucket.
I got it. I don't want your hands wet too.
I feel like I'm not doing much here.
You can emotionally support me.
How do you feel? Are you okay?
All right, it's in.
Did you almost drop an ice cube in the resin?
No?
I saw you almost drop an ice cube in the resin. Oh my God.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't. Oh my gosh, Katelyn. Katelyn, no.
I'll pull it out.
Wait, I can't
It
believe
was so slippery. It was so slippery.
Come on, jeez.
I didn't mean to.
Oh man. Oh man. Now, oh gosh. And there's water in there. We're gonna have to suck that up.
Okay, we'll get a pipette.
This is the worst.
How about I'll place them one at a time?
Yeah. One at a time.
All right, while the resin cures, I thought it'd be a good idea to cut a hole in this base so I can embed this light. Now, there's a lot of ways to do it, but I have a CNC, so let's use that.
Why does it sound like that?
It's a hose.
Oh, dang hose.
Stop it.
Welcome to DJ Evans' DJ Hour.
It's a CNC.
So Katelyn and I both verified. It was centered.
It was centered.
Look at this.
We made center marks.
That is so not centered.
Is it fine though?
I mean, technically it works, it fits. You can see here, it busted through, it was too thin there, and all the thickness is there.
Huh. Do we have what, the extra glass piece?
Yes.
Let's grab it. Let's put that in there.
Well, yeah, look at that.
Look at all this damage.
You hardly notice the imperfection.
You hardly notice it.
I think it'll be fine.
I think it looks lovely.
it's great.
After over a year, we are releasing a new colorway of our popular Words Are Hard floral design. Woo! This one features subtle oranges, blues, and yellows, and I like how it's sort of muted and neutral.
We really love how all of the little flowers that Katelyn designed look, and we hope you love the new colorway. You can get these on tees, hoodies, and stickers for only 3 weeks, so get it now at shopevanandkatelyn.com. So, we wanted to make sure that this was fully cured,
Because if we unsealed it before it was cured, all the bubbles would expand.
but we didn't fully think through that we can't let it cure too long because it's rotting.
Yeah, and the bottom of the stem is still exposed to air.
Yeah,
So anyways, it's been 9 days and we realized like we should take it out. We should take it out.
Let's do it right now.
Okay.
With some assistance from our friend. Open wide. This should dampen the noise. It does dampen it.
It does.
It turns it into a horrifying scream though.
Yeah. Oh God, too much. I feel like we need to work on our seal. Oh God.
Oh, I was applying with infinite pressure. he would have screamed forever.
Oh, oopsies.
What do you think about that little chicken? It's like death metal, right? That will never not be funny. That's hilarious.
So we're also about to find out if the ice that I dropped into the resin had any negative effect. Did we splash resin on the outside?
Are there bubbles?
Are there bubbles?
Is it rotten?
Did the ice water cause something to not cure properly? Can't tell anything.
There is goop. There is goop. There is goop.
Where's the goop?
Oh, whoa!
Whoa! The rose looks like ice.
The rose looks like ice. That's kind of cool.
That's cool, but that...
Look at that. Look, it's bubbling. It's bubbling.
Water!
Those bubbles are being forced out the stem because that's the weak point.
Yeah, that's the weak point.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, you can definitely tell the stem is starting to rot.
Yep. The leaves are preserved spectacularly.
Yeah, how come the leaves look so good and the rose looks so bad?
You know, I'm still very curious to see how this will do over time.
Yeah.
I think this is an interesting result. Is it what I was hoping for?
Nope.
Not necessarily. Oh, goopy. Ew. All right. I mean, what we got here is cool.
It's like goth Beauty and the Beast.
Oh, yes.
Beauty and the Goth.
It's a Beauty and the Goth.
The Beast is goth.
Now we're back to human planet. Here we see a forest, just animals and their fight for survival. Luckily, as humans, we've evolved past these needs. Don't believe me? Hey, penguin, show me your online portfolio. Exactly. You don't have one. Humans are better than you because we have websites. Except for my wife over here.
Are you filming me for your documentary?
She still doesn't have a website to promote her business selling premium products. Here, we see her doing her makeup without a worry in the world, as if she isn't in dire need of a website.
I'm kind of busy right now.
Did you know you can make a website easily and sell everything you want with today's sponsor, Squarespace?
Wait, really?
Yes!
Create the website of your dreams, and Squarespace takes care of the busy work.
So I don't have to code?
Nope.
And you need to pay someone for maintenance?
Nope.
Any extra work to make sure it looks great on mobile and tablet?
Nope.
Squarespace takes care of that too, thanks to their wide selection of templates that look perfect on any device. You can even send newsletters and make members-gated content.
Okay, so I just need to buy a domain name?
Yes, they provide that too.
They're good.
If you go to squarespace.com/Evan and Katelyn, you can get 10% off your first purchase.
And done.
Wow, it's beautiful.
Finally, this human has reached her full potential and is better than a penguin. Now that she has a website, the world is at her fingertips.
After cutting the stem, we wanted to instantly seal it with UV resin so it would stop leaking juice.
I was going far.
But I got a little overzealous with it.
That's fine.
I mean, it's all resin, right?
It's a different index of refractivity, so that dribble will show.
Oh, it is?
Yep.
But it's all resin.
It's a different refractivity. I thought you knew.
Why would I know? It's all resin.
Not all resins are the same.
Well, how do you know that it is?
We've done it before. It showed off in Meatball. I thought you'd remember.
Meatball was over a year ago.
Despite my messy UV resin application, we moved forward with the final layer of resin to level out our base and fully seal in the rows.
I think that's good.
Okay.
You know, it's covered in resin. It's flat now. Ooh, look at that. I really like how this is level, where the other one wasn't level. So we're just gonna have to be careful when we set it in.
Okay.
Oh, not to wobble it that much.
Oh, geez. Is it level?
All right, now this, we truly cannot move it whatsoever.
No.
From
We
this-
leave this until we demold.
Yeah.
We do not move. Okie dokie.
Sleep tight, Pascal.
Don't have a dance party in the middle of the night
Do not.
or any other movement types.
We have a security camera on you.
Time
Where's
to
the
see.
chicken?
Go for it.
Last chicken of the video.
We hope.
We hope.
Do you think he'll blow off? Oh, he loves it.
I'm excited to see if we're done.
Yeah, hopefully the last layer we added looks good.
Yep.
Hopefully there's no further changes. We want this, ooh, whoa, it was like steaming. Does it smell weird?
It smells a little bit like resin. That's never happened before. Strange.
That's weird.
All right, well, it's appropriate that it's like mad scientist vibes, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Trying to artificially preserve life. Maybe because there was still like water in the chamber.
maybe there's still some water.
And like it evaporated or something. I don't know, man.
I don't know.
But it looks good.
Okay,
I
cool.
like it.
Did
I
it
like it.
merge nicely?
It merged good enough.
Good enough.
Yeah.
You can see it.
And that's the clear earth on the bottom.
That from which the rose is growing.
Yeah. Wow, this is cool though.
That's really cool.
And let's see it on the stand. Yes, it sits. Yes,
Oh, that's cool.
that is way cool.
Really cool.
Let's turn on the RGB.
And then there's also that.
It looks evil.
I kind of like just the white light, but you know, that's also cool.
We have the option, guys. Plus, this is wireless. And remote controllable. Whereas the one that we're comparing it to,
Yeah.
not wireless.
Should we do
Stupid.
like a buy versus DIY comparison rating?
Sure, you know, this wasn't a buy versus DIY, but let's do it.
Yeah, kind of is.
Price. This is way more expensive than this. Complete loss.
Yeah.
But this, wow, classy. We totally win on aesthetics.
Yeah, we totally went in the aesthetics category.
Yep.
Even though theirs is red still, it's just, you can tell it's fake. It's not cool.
You can tell
Ours
it's fake.
is cool.
This is you can look at this. You could look at this and stare at it for like a while because it looks so cool.
It does look kind of magical.
Yeah.
I love all the texture that it picked up from the petals.
Yeah.
Even the little micro bubbles like look kind of magical. They look like little drops of silver.
And while it's not still red, it's purple, which
Is a color.
is a color.
Yeah. Now, time, obviously, we lose the buy wins. That almost always happens.
Yeah, I mean, when you take into account the 2 days of resin waiting, plus the designing and planning and the CNC-ing and all of that, even if we ordered it and started working at the same time, we lose.
We lose.
Yeah.
Now, quality, ours wins by far.
Glass.
It's resin, it's glass, it's a
Plastic.
real rose.
Yeah.
Even our light is better.
Yeah.
Like the base is wood instead of plastic. Like we win by far.
So is that 2 versus 2?
It's 2v2. What's the last thing we compare?
Uh,
No. Function. The function is just looking nice.
no.
right?
Also, in terms of function, this is wireless.
Oh yeah, it's wireless and we can change the color. So
Function?
it definitely has more functionality.
We win! We win! Yay!
Another thing that I want to see,
Yeah,
did we actually preserve the rose?
Yeah.
Will it change over time?
there's only one way to tell. Time lapse.
Do you want to say what's happening? Evan sat down and was like, don't look at anything. I need to get the camera. So can I look now?
I thought that there's like wetness on the rose or something like that. But then I looked closer. Look at this side.
Oh my God. Oh my God, it's cracking.
Did it happen when we just sat, like we were just looking at it a little bit earlier and it didn't have that? Did it happen like when we sat it down or something like that?
Well, this is glass. I think it's just the glass that cracked.
The glass cracked, yeah, the resin's fine. But did like the resin expand? Was it the heating or cooling of the resin?
Honestly,
Did like the temperature in our house increase,
Okay.
which expanded the resin, which cracked the glass?
okay. 2 of our pumpkins have bulged.
Bulge! It's the post-cure bulge.
The post-cure bulge, and it cracked the glass. That just happened. I mean, not right this second, but like within the past couple days.
Well, keep on. We'll keep on giving you updates as things happen.
We should have expected the bulge.
How did I not expect the bulge? The inevitable bulge.